Our first stop was a waterfall of the gods. This is where the great Icelandic chieftain tossed the last of the pagan idols into the water and formally adopted Christianity. The view here speaks for itself.
Next, we found ourselves at Mirror Lake, which we had the absolute perfect day, no wind, bright sun, so you can actually see the perfect reflection of the mountain behind on the lake itself.
So Akureyri is the second largest population center on the island. It is a north port for all the cruise ships, and we visited Forest Lagoon while we were here, which is the north version of Sky Lagoon.
John also chose two museums for us to visit. The first was a fairly small family-owned location that featured a number of exhibits on shark fishing, shipbuilding, and relics from early life in Iceland.
The other museum was actually the home of Lief Eriksson, who was the guy who discovered North America.
You'll see us share some fun facts in this video. And then the last part, we drove to the Snæfellsjökull Peninsula. Hopefully I said that correctly.
The home of Eric the Red.
Yeah.
Mr. USA. So it was like a little interactive museum, but my favorite fact that we learned is that me and Mr. Lief Eriksson would have gotten along just fine because he got banished from Iceland for being a ruffian, and everybody normally goes east to Europe to work, and he said, well, all the people go east, so I'm gonna go west where there's no people.
I learned that polar bears can show up in Iceland sometimes, and they're very hungry, and they will eat you essentially. Somebody thought it was a sheep in their field, and they were like, that's a weird sheep, and your sheep are acting weird. Luckily that guy had a gun with him because that was a very, very hungry polar bear. He was able to get away, but yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, could you imagine a polar bear floating over here from Greenland and just showing up on the shot? I mean, that's just like the most wild thing I think I've ever heard. You just wake up one morning, you look outside, there's a polar bear, you're like, what the? Like, because they have no predators on this entire island other than Arctic fox.
Yeah, the salt like that, especially when it's got the circular part of it, like the air bubbles that's in it, it's real sharp. That'll cut anything. That's probably why rocks were the #1 weapon.
Yeah, that's another thing. When we were in the museum, he's like, spears. You know, spears are cheap. You don't need a lot of iron to make them. They're the #2 weapon. So anyone want to guess what the #1 weapon was? And then the lady next to us was like, rocks. And he's like, yeah, exactly. And he picks up a rock. It's like, imagine, you know, anywhere you go, you got weapons with you. You ain't even got to carry them. You just pick them up wherever you need to use them.
So deadly rocks.
We just can imagine a damn 200